So you're thinking about making a move to Vista, California, and your budget falls right below $1 million. Well, you're in luck because that's exactly what I'm gonna do for you guys today in this video, is take you around to a few different neighborhoods and show you a few different properties just to give you guys a more realistic expectation on what your budget can afford for underneath that $1 million price point. And Vista, hands down, is one of the most affordable areas and cities here in North County, San Diego. And it's honestly one of my favorites because it's got a lot of stuff like this around me right here. And the best part is you can actually walk to this park from a couple of the houses over in Shadow Ridge right here. So let's go ahead and get after it now. Welcome back. If this is your first time here and you'd like to know more about San Diego real estate and life here in San Diego, make sure you tap that subscribe button below. My name is Nick and you guys reach out all the time and I absolutely love helping you guys out. So if you're thinking about making a move in or around San Diego in the near future, make sure to reach out because we'd love to help save you a lot of time and just help you make a smooth move here to Vista or San Diego. Now, as I mentioned, this video is going to be all about Vista and just what your budget can realistically get underneath that $1 million price point. And we're going to look at some pretty cool houses today. I really think you're going to like these. Some are going to be in the more rural parts of Vista, while others will be in more track home style, but you'll have some great amenities just like this behind me. We're actually at Rancho Buena Vista Park here in Vista. We're in the southern part of Vista, kind of almost on the border of Carlsbad, next to Rancho Buena Vista High School. And you can see even today, I'm wearing a jacket, which I don't usually wear jackets in my videos because it doesn't ever get that cold. And today, I mean, it's about time it's starting to get cold because it's middle of January and it's probably about 58 degrees in the morning here. So I'm kind of happy I get to pull out, my jackets and my Patagonias here and there because we don't get to wear them very often. So pretty excited to see a little bit of season change here. That's just something you can expect because I'm sure you're coming here for better weather, or maybe you're moving here for a different job, or maybe schools. I mean, there's so many different things, but San Diego, hands down, is a great place, especially Vista. Like I said, this park has a ton of stuff. It has a bunch of trails right here. You're going to have a big pond over there, which is actually really cool. You've got a bunch of geese, and you'll see kids and families kind of feeding these geese, which some of these geese are kind of angry sometimes, so be careful of these gooses and geeses out here. But enough of this park. Just wanted to show you kind of what you can expect in Vista because you have a lot of pretty stuff like this, and if you're not utilizing the outdoors here, you're kind of wasting time because there's great outdoor stuff to do year round and all that fun stuff with a ton of trails. So let's go ahead and enough about these parks, but let's go check out some of these houses. Welcome to our first neighborhood and property over here in Vista. And this time we're in, I'd like to call this Deep Vista. We're very, very north. We're right on the border of Vista and Bonsall, but this is still considered Vista. It's nice up here. It's very rural. So if you want something more rural, make sure you look in areas like Gopher Canyon, Warmlands, and Buena Creek. Those are going to be a lot more rural of areas. And you can see you just have some glorious views. It's going to be kind of more private streets like this with some homes kind of scattered throughout. Older built homes, usually built in the 60s and 70s. And guys, if you haven't seen any of my other videos on Vista or North County, San Diego, I do a vlog on Vista. I do a map tour on Vista. I do a neighborhood breakdown for you guys. Everything to just help you guys make a more informed decision. So use that stuff, and always, guys, always feel free to reach out because that's what we're here to do, is help you make a smooth move and help you find that perfect house. If you want views, we're gonna find you views. If you want a single story, we're gonna find you a single story. So don't stress out too much. It can be a very stressful process, but we're here to help you make it a lot less stressful. So let me go on about this property because we're actually walking up to it now. But like I said, this is going to be more rural out here. You're probably about, maybe 8 to 10 minutes away from a shopping center if you want to go get groceries and things like that. So you're really still not too far. But even when we go look at the second house, it's going to be more of a track home style home. It's going to be in Shadow Ridge, so all those homes have HOAs, but they're very close to all the shopping amenities, the freeways, and all that fun stuff. So just keep that stuff in mind. But it's actually going to be this house sitting right below the street right here, and this one's actually really cool. It's got a rooftop deck right over there. But anyways, this one's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath at about 1,900 square feet. And the asking price is $699,000, so just shy of $700,000. So it puts the price per square foot right in the 300. So this is a deal. Hands down, it's a really good deal because those pictures and the photos of the inside look great. It's all been remodeled, and there's really nothing you have to do to it. In that backyard, it's on about a half an acre. So most of these homes in this area, in parts of rural Vista, which I like to call a lot of Vista, you're gonna have bigger lots. You're gonna have acres, you're gonna have half acres, you're gonna have all that and more. So it really comes down to your style, but I'm super excited because this is just the first house. So let me drive you around this neighborhood and we'll go check out the second house. All right, so welcome to the second neighborhood over here in Vista. And this time I'm actually really close to the nature preserve that I showed you guys at the beginning of this video. That was, or I should say, this is only about a 2-minute drive, so it's really close by. And we are in the neighborhood, or I should say the community of Shadow Ridge here in Vista. And this is gonna be anything really below the 78 freeway. That's gonna be Shadow Ridge, or the neighborhood of Shadow Ridge. So you're gonna have some newer built homes. When I say newer built, I mean in the late 80s and early 90s. So for Vista, that's pretty new because a lot of homes here were built in the 60s and 70s. But you can kind of see we are in a HOA community. It's only about $100 in here a month. But most of Shadow Ridge, I want to say actually all of Shadow Ridge, is going to be HOA community. So it keeps the homes looking really nice, as you can see. But we're walking up to this house right now, and this one is a single story, really nice. We're also in a gated community, so you have some more private communities here in Shadow Ridge just like that. So it's gonna be this guy behind me right here, and it's actually going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath at about 1,250 square feet. So the asking price is about $815,000. So it puts the price per square foot right in the mid 6s. But you can see by those photos, single story home, beautiful. I love the exposed wood beams on the top. It's got a designer style kitchen, and it has a very nice size yard, which is great, especially in, you know, more track home type of feel homes like this. It's hard to get a bigger lot, but that's a very nice size lot. I think that one was about 11,000 square feet. But yeah, this is kind of what Shadow Ridge is kind of going to entail, and most of it's going to look like this. Like I said, you're going to have a few gated communities, and a lot of them are not going to be gated, but you're going to have some smaller homes like this, you know, 1,200 square feet, all the way up to about 3,000 square feet. So price point in here in Shadow Ridge is really good too, because you have a lot of amenities close by. You're going to have Rancho Buena Vista High School, which is literally a 2-minute drive from here, and some other high-rated schools. So great for families, and you also have a lot of shopping amenities close by, and you're just a hop, skip, and a jump from Carlsbad. So just a couple things to note, but let's go ahead and check out the third house and third neighborhood. All right, so we are now in our final neighborhood, our final property, final stop here in Vista. And this one I'm very excited to show you guys because I really like this part of Vista. It's kind of rural, but it's really close to shopping, and you have the freeway, which is gonna be right over there. So it's really good for commuters, or if you need to shoot over to the coast, or maybe you have to go inland to Escondido. This is gonna be a great location, and it's actually considered a unincorporated part of Vista. So you're going to have longer driveways like this. You only have about 3 or 4 homes on this private driveway right here, and right at the top, that's considered the main road. It's pretty windy up there, but it's kind of rural, which is nice, and it just has that Vista feel to it, and the price is pretty good on this house as well. And not to mention, it has some really good views right off the back, so you can see all those hills. San Marcos is going to be just that way. We're really close to the border of San Marcos right here, and shopping amenities are literally right down the street. So you're about 5 minutes from Target, Walmart. You have a grocery store in there. You have a bunch of stuff. So it's a great location. You can kind of hear, I guess the only negative would be you can see the freeway a little bit, and you can kind of hear it, but from inside the house you can't hear it at all. And this one's got new windows. But let's talk a little bit about this house, because it's going to be this fella right behind me right here, and this one's going to be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath at about 2,100 square feet, and the asking price is going to be about $890,000. So it puts the price per square foot very, very low, especially for something that's been remodeled, at about, I think, in the low 400. So that's really low to see. And the cool part about this house is you actually have a separate entrance down below for a separate, well, it's attached to the house, but it's an additional 1 bedroom and a bathroom down there. So that's great. It's going to be right over there. and you have a little deck with some views. My truck's kind of blocking it, but right out the back right there. So pretty cool house, but it's great to have something where you can generate some extra income, or maybe you're gonna have a friend live down there. Maybe you're gonna have friends and family that can stay down there and have their own private little sanctuary when they come visit. So pretty cool to see stuff like that, and you will start to see a good amount of that in Vista. So if you're looking for something with a granny flat, whether it be separate or attached, you're gonna have some good options here in Vista. But yeah, that house looked great inside and out. You saw those pictures, and it's completely redone, which is, you know, you'll have some of that in Vista, but you're also gonna have a lot of time capsules, which are homes that just need to be straight up renovated. I mean, these homes are older, built in the 60s and 70s. So a lot of these rural areas with these windy roads and things like that, homes are gonna have more character, but they're also probably gonna need some renovation. So if you wanna, you know, find the perfect house on the perfect lot and then go ahead and do your inner workings and bring an interior designer in, or maybe you know what you're doing, and have a contractor come in there and add some value to it. And it's nice because you can do it to your liking. So that's my favorite part, but I'm glad I got to show you some of Vista. And guys, if you guys have any questions on Vista or anything else in San Diego, make sure to reach out, because that's what we're here for, is to help you make a smooth move here to San Diego. So I will see you guys in the next one.